Hello and welcome to The Entrepreneur. I'm your presenter, Faith Katai. The Entrepreneur is a program where we feature individual entrepreneurs and how they have thrived in their business. In Eastern Province, Chipata District, Jack Zulu, an apothecary entrepreneur, has ventured into the growing of different types of plants. Mr. Zulu processes, formulates, and dispenses them into herbal medicines to help with the well-being of people. Let's join my co-presenter in Eastern Province, Lubasi Mtafela, as she interacts with Jack Zulu on the entrepreneur journey of an apothecary. Let's enjoy watching.
Hi Faith, and welcome to The Entrepreneur. I'm Lubasi Mtafela. On this edition, we feature Jack Zulu, an apothecary based in Chipata District of Eastern Province. Welcome to the program, Jack.
Thank you, Lubasi. Welcome to my apothecary yard.
Who is an apothecary?
An apothecary, in simpler terms, is a person who plants, processes, and keeping the organic herbal medicines and supplements to help with the well-being of a human being and so on.
Briefly tell us about your background. Who is Jack Zulu?
I was born in Ndola in 1970, raised in Ndola, North Rise, went to school at Kanini Primary School in Ndola. Thereafter, that's when I went to Chifu Secondary School for my higher education until grade 12, with of which I ended up being a footballer. And from being a footballer, I got an injury which made me to stop my dreams as being a footballer. And thereafter, I just ventured into different businesses. A married man with 4 children. The firstborn is a boy, and I have got 2 girls who are doing nursing. What they are in their 2nd year now, and those are, I think, the girls that I'm planning when they finish their college in nursing. I want also, when they come into society, before they get deployed, I want also to transfer this knowledge that I've learned about the medicine, herbal medicine, to the girls. And maybe I can try and leave everything to them.
So when you were growing up, did you see yourself becoming an apothecary?
Not really. I never saw myself coming into this kind of life, because all my life, because of my upbringing, I was brought up as a footballer. So I thought my life would be just about football. My ambitions were all about football, nothing to do with the herbal medicine.
So how did you start this business?
Well, how I became and started to do these things. Sometimes I even failed to understand myself. Because from the time I got myself a plot, I only found myself collecting plants, some of which I didn't even know they would be of use today. Like you can see, I have aloe veras, and I've got so many different types of plants, which some of them I even collected them from the bush. Just saying, I like this plant, let me go and plant it home. But only to find that it's an amazing organic herbal plant. And then eventually just thought to say, okay, let me just start, because as you can see, I love nature. And then I thought to say, okay, since I'm living and I'm loving nature, let me start knowing these plants. And slowly I started learning the plants, and found that most of the plants that I collected were of more help to me. That's how I started this passion.
So what really inspired you to pursue this kind of business?
Okay, the inspiration to this was, some time back, I used to have a lot of fatigue. You find that in a year I would take coatem maybe 6-7 times. So I just thought to say, but this is too much of me taking these synthetic medications. I started thinking to say, what can help me from getting this medicine time and time, until I found that, okay, somebody introduced me to a certain herb which is called Artemisia, and I planted that herb. From that time, I started developing. If I have any ailment, I look into what I have, and I started collecting plants. And up to now, I think I have more than 40 collection of herbal plants within my yard.
And for how long have you been in this business?
I've been doing this practice I can say maybe 5, 6, 7 years, but I got too serious into this maybe about 2 years ago. That's when I started seriously making these concoctions, and up to now I am seriously doing the same concoctions, different types.
So what really sets your apothecary business unique from others who are in the same industry?
Well, that's an interesting question, Luvasi. People are doing this business, and for most people that are doing this kind of activity, herbal, organic herbal, they say organic herbal, but when you visit them, you will find that they don't even have a single plant within themselves. But for me, everything that is in my apothecary is within this yard. I plant the herb, I nurture the herb, and I process the herb within here. So if I need the herb, I don't go to outsource. I look for the seed and plant, and then process the herb myself. So I think that is more unique than any other people that outsource for their herbs, which they don't even know where they were nurtured. If I really want a herb, I look for the seeds. Some of the seeds I'm getting them from Germany, but those seeds came from Africa, but now I can't find them in Zambia. I'm getting them from Germany and Switzerland. So I have them here in my garden, and I call it my apothecary garden. In my garden, there are so many herbs, plants that are unique. I have at the most Artemisia annua. Artemisia annua is a unique and a very good herb to combat malaria, prevent yourself from malaria. I plant it and I've got seeds. Then I've got another unique plant which is it's called Philanthus nerui. It's a very good plant, and it is believed to be treating even the very stubborn hepatitis B. It breaks the kidney stones. I've got the aloe veras, as you can see all over my yard. The aloe veras, you can boost your immunity. It can detox your body. And the other plants I have catnips. I have echinacea, which is a very good herb for immunity boosting, and it's also a very good preventive against bacteria and viruses. So I have so many. I can mention of Tridax procubens. I have Euphorbia heta. I have all those.
That was interesting. We now go on a short break, and when we come back, we would want to find out how Jack is benefiting from his business.
This is Jack Zulu, the entrepreneur in herbs. You are watching Zanis TV, the People's Channel.
In case you've just tuned in, you are watching The Entrepreneur, a program designed to highlight individual entrepreneurs and how they strive in their businesses. Welcome to the program, Jack. We are in Chipata District, where we're talking to Jack Zulu, an apothecary based in Chipata District. So kindly explain to us how you process these concoctions.
The processing of these herbs starts with harvesting them from my garden, and then bringing them to my room where I do the processing. Mainly, I can talk because I've got so many types of herbs that I'm processing. I'll talk about the detox juice, which is a very good supplement. I get the aloe vera, process them into gel, mix it, also process the lemon juice. I also process the ginger. I process turmeric, and then I also include a certain herb which is not common, which is called Centera asiatica. It's a very common herb in India, which is also very good for cognitive function. And mostly this juice, it's a very good detox. It can cleanse your liver, it can detoxify most of the internal organs. And I don't even add water, because the entire process has to have the water extracted from, especially the aloe vera and the lemon juice. So it's a very concentrated juice, which is very good for your body. And then I also process some tinctures. I harvest the herbs, like maybe I harvest Phiranthus nuriri, and then the best way to process a tincture is using alcohol, especially vodka, or using apple cider vinegar, where you steep the herbs into the alcohol or apple cider vinegar for those people that have got no good taste for alcohol. And then I leave that for maybe 4 weeks. And then after that, I have to strain the herbs from alcohol, and then they are ready for packaging, and then you can use. There are so many different types of tinctures, but I've just mentioned maybe a few.
And I'm sure everyone would want to learn how, or maybe hear, how do you come up with new ideas?
The Jamaicans are my teachers. Apart from the Jamaicans, I also learn it through the internet from Indians, and sometimes Chinese, and several platforms on the internet.
And through this same business, how many people have benefited?
But see, I don't know, because if I said you, maybe if one of the people that I've helped with my herbs would agree to say you call, and I've got a very good friend of mine who's had a child who's got sickle cell all the years. I have seen that child in and out of hospital. In and out of hospital. And then my friend approached me to say, Jack, I think try and concoct something for my child. Look at the way we are in and out of hospital. And I said, okay, give me some time. I made a certain concoction. were very simple. I got the beetroot, and I got a Solanum tovum, which is also a unique herb. I also got Punanava, which is also not common. Punanava, that is an Indian name. Punanava means new again. So Punanava rejuvenates your body. And Solanum tovum is very good even for pregnant people to boost their hemoglobin. And I think it has about 4. Ever since I gave my friend that concoction, I made it into a powder. I dried it with my dryers, which are there. Those are solar dryers. Then process it. I gave him that powder last year. Up to now, he still tells me my son has never gone to the hospital, Jack. There are so many, but those are the only ones I can mention for now, because it would take the whole day if I had to say, let me explain on each and every person that I've helped with my supplements.
Has this business improved your livelihood from the time that you started?
I have been doing this research and trying to make sure that I have something that I can talk about. Now that I have a collection of herbs and I understand them, I have incorporated a certain man who is a pharmacist and is a former lecturer at Cavendish University. He's my old man. He's agreed to now get into something serious so that on the technical part, we can start making these things more effective. I have also, we'll be doing some supplements, capsule supplements. He brought me the capsule packaging machines, they are there. And at the moment, the interest is not about money. Money will come thereafter, because I'm trying to see that, okay, I am helping people, but eventually we'll get there.
Jack, 10 years from now, where do you see your business?
What I can say about this business, Lucy, it's coming to be a business now. Now I'm giving maybe a projection of maybe 3-5 years to come. I think it will be a good business to talk about, because I have put everything in place. I have bought seeds at very expensive from outside Zambia, but now I'm not going back to buy seeds. I am now generating my own seeds, and I'm processing. I'm also making sure that I keep these seeds so that they don't die for the next years to come.
Thank you so much, Jack, for appearing on The Entrepreneur. It has been me, your presenter, Lubasim Tafela, and thank you so much. We now cross over to Faith.
Wow, that was insightful. Thank you, Lubasim Tafela. From the interview, we can see the entrepreneur's passion for natural remedies and the desire to help others achieve wellness is evident throughout the discussion. Mr. Zulu stressed on the importance of an apothecary entrepreneur to plant and nurture their own herbal medicines to make their business unique. He further provided a glimpse into the day-to-day operations of his apothecary business, the importance of maintaining quality standards. Viewers, that is all we prepared for you on The Entrepreneur. On behalf of the entire Zanis production team, this has been Faith Katai. Thank you for watching and have a pleasant viewing.